Hey guys, well today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's just going to be a review. I don't do a ton of reviews, but every once in a while it's kind of cool. Now I've been into flashlights for quite some time. It's not that I research a lot of them, it's just I like flashlights. The ones that I had back in the day were the mag lights. I had the mini mag, I had the 5D cell mag light for quite some time. And then I left the batteries in it and it exploded, the batteries went bad. So I went ahead and upgraded, got with the times, not too long ago, maybe 3 years ago, and got one of the Surefire lights, LED lights. Ever since then, I've been hooked on LED lights. And at first it was only the CR123, or I think that's what it is, CR123 batteries. That seemed to be the only ones that were powerful, kind of like the old D-cell flashlights. And recently they've come out with some AA's and AAA's and stuff like that, but there is a little bit of a benefit to the 123s and quite a few drawbacks actually. But let me just double check, yep, the 123s. The benefits are a longer shelf life, and I have not heard of them leaking into the flashlight like you had to worry about, like with the old D-cells, and even nowadays with the other flashlights, the regular batteries and other appliances and stuff, they'll leak. If you don't take the batteries out, they can explode in there, get battery acid all over the place. So anyway, and then the drawbacks is they're super expensive, and they're super expensive. So these LED lights seem to drain the batteries quite a bit, but whatever. Alright, having said all that, I got a new flashlight, new to me, from Chris Tanner from Prepared Mind 101. And this one is an Olight S30 Baton. It's a variable output side switch LED flashlight. And I've got the user manual right here. Here's the flashlight. It's actually quite a compact package. Got a little belt clip there. A little smaller than my Surefire. Actually a bit smaller than my Surefire. But I'm going to show you some of this stuff in daylight right now, and then tonight I want to check this out in the dark. One of the things that really shown, I guess, right off the bat to me was how many threads there are in the butt cap here. That to me screams, just good quality, I guess. I don't know, I like all those threads in there. It's got a nice O-ring, positive lock. It takes 2 of those CR123 batteries, and then they go inside of this little cartridge here. It's just a plastic cartridge that kind of keeps them lined up, I guess. So anyway, put 2 123s in there, close her down, and away you go. It's got this little side deal here, right? Now let me just read you a couple of the features. Well, let me explain it to you first. There's a lockout feature. There's a moonlight feature, which is just, very minimal light. That's the thing with these. I think guys give them a bad rap is because they're always on super bright, as high as they can go. Well, they've got low settings too. I mean, if you're just walking through the woods, you don't need something, you don't need to just totally shine something. Put it on the lower setting and your flash and your batteries will last for a long time. Like I said, I've had that Surefire by my side of my bed for about 3 years, I think, and I don't use it every day by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, if there's something out in my backyard or something, that's the flashlight I grab. I've used it 30, 50 times. I've never had to change the batteries in it, so it just depends on how much you use it and on what setting you use it. So anyway, let me just read a couple of things here. There's a turbo setting with 1,000 lumens. There's a high, medium, low, moonlight, and strobe. And it tells you right off the bat, 1,000 lumens. If you keep it on there, it's only going to last you an hour. My wife likes to walk our dog, and in the morning when it's dark, she'll put that sucker on super bright. I got her a flashlight. She was going through batteries like crazy. Well, I don't think she needs 1,000 lumens to, walk the dog on a dirt road. Anyway, high is 600 lumens, 2 hours. Medium, 100 lumens, 8 hours. 20 lumens, 26 hours. 1 lumen for moonlight. Now that's pretty low, but I mean, if you've got good night vision, that 1 lumen is going to do you just fine. Alright, so like I said, here's the side button, and I've got it locked right now. if I want to unlock it, I hold that button down for, what is it? It's like 2 seconds or something. And then it turns on, and then you just hold the button down again, and it strobes, or it cycles up again. That's high, and it's off again, or it's back down to low rather. Now if I turn it off and I click it twice, that's the turbo right there. 3 times is your strobe. Alright. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of a neat little light. When I get back home, I'm going to research it on the internet and see how much it is. Chris got it from goinggear.com. I've done quite a bit of business with goinggear.com. I've never been disappointed. They've always been super nice to me and great customer service and quality products. So I don't know how much it costs. When I go home, I'll research it and I'll put an ending to this video. But tonight, let's check it out, see how bright this sucker is. Alright, once again, this is the moonlight setting. It's shining in my eyes pretty bright. And like I said, it's good for deer hunting, something like that, if you don't want a lot of light being emitted. And it should run for a real long time. Alright, let's check this out for the different settings. One thing I will say is that what I have to do, and you're not going to be able to see me, is I cup the light in my hands to find the button, because the function button, because otherwise it does not stick out very well. So I cut my hands in it and then I find it. So alright, let's check it out. Okay. That's lighting up the whole flipping area over there, guys. Moonlight. Next one. Next one. Now, let's do the real intense one. Oh, I messed it up. I still messed it up. Look at that sucker. There's a strobe. Look at that. That is intense. That's like 1,000, what do they call it? 1,000 lumens. Look at all the bugs. There's a bat. It's the low light. Oh, they're getting in my eyes. That is a bright light. Wow, look at all those bugs. They're getting in my eyes. Look at how far that light goes. Holy crap. You guys aren't going to be able to get the full effect of this, I don't think. Look at that. Hey guys, well, I'm back home from playing out in the woods and stuff at the state park. That flashlight was pretty cool. Like I said, I'm a nut for these LED high output flashlights, and like I was saying before, it's not a big deal to me if the runtime is low on the highest setting. This thing had the one candle, or the one lumen moonlight, they call it, thing that'll run forever. And I mean, I could totally see walking out to the deer stand with that flashlight. That is going to be my new, that's my new flashlight now. I mean, I love Surefire. I love my Surefire flashlight that's by my side of my bed and stuff. That'll stay there. This one I'm going to start using quite a bit more. This is going to be my carry flashlight for, you know, the deer stand and stuff like that. It may be, to me, it's just a little tiny bit big for on the belt carry. You know, if it had a sheath or something like that, that'd be cool. I would then probably carry it. It's got a nice belt clip. The problem with the belt clip for me is I'm scared to death I'm gonna, I got so much crap in my pockets, I'm scared to death I'm gonna scratch the lens. That's the only thing I would suggest, is give me a sheath. And I just now messaged Chris and said, give me a link to how much this thing is. And I'll put the link in the description of the video. It's reasonably priced. I was actually shocked because I've talked to some other people who have looked at some other flashlights. They've done some reviews and stuff like that, and their flashlights are in the triple digits. They're in the $100 range. That, you know, is a little much for me, and you know, depending on the flashlight. Anyway, all I'm saying is that this is an investment and stuff, but I mean, it's a pretty dang good flashlight. It's less than what I paid for my Surefire when the Surefire came out. So I'll put the link in the description of the video. Goinggear.com. I can't remember if I mentioned this or not. I've done business with them many times. I've been very satisfied with their customer service. I'm not afraid to promote a site or a store or something like that that has done me right in the past. They did not contact me to do this review or anything like that. This was just something that I did on my own. So I mean, Goinggear.com was the first place I ever bought a ferro rod from, and then when I started making antler handle ferro rods. So they were super quick with everything, delivery, shipping. I've been a customer with them since they first started, basically. So anyway, I'm glad to see that they're taking off pretty good. Not much more to say about the flashlight. It's a pretty nice flashlight. I was impressed. I love this light. That sucker is bright. I hope that shows up in video. Anyway guys, hope you liked the video. Take care.